Alright. It's been a minute since an update, so I figured it was time for one. The reason it took a while is because I've just been caught up with my own things. Nothing too bad, nothing like before chasing Iris and all that, but I am going to talk about her around the end of the video. But some updates, being I'm 18 now, legal adult. I don't know, it's just still kind of funny, or just something I can't really fully process yet. Like, I mean, I'm an adult now. And I also got my license. The hard copy, like the actual card, is gonna be in the mail during December, I believe. Like, I would have to check the paper again. But I have the paper. Obviously, I can't show you all that because it has a lot of personal information on there. But still cool, still big thing. Got my nails done over the weekend. They're not exactly what I wanted, but the lady that did them let me get these for cheaper. And she's awesome for that. She's an amazing, amazing woman for that. So, some updates other than that, just wanted to talk about the fact that, I'm a legal adult now. Just something that was fun. And I also wanted to talk about just personal things. Like yesterday, went to a field trip with my film class. It was pretty fun. I spent nearly $20 on 3 pieces of candy, which was outrageous. However, I did get something cool out of it. I'm realizing that this is probably gonna look creepy just because, okay, that's off topic, but this was $6. I got ripped off. I know, I don't want to hear people being like, you got ripped off. I know I got ripped off. It's Hello Kitty. And the flavors seem like they're gonna be good. I haven't opened it yet. I'm probably gonna snack on it tonight, But another thing I also want to talk about is I'm trying to be more consistent with videos. In fact, I've thought of filming sooner than this. I got sick multiple times. The Monday, I was gonna film Monday afternoon after school, but I got sick. I guess I ate too much sugar over the weekend because I was celebrating my birthday with friends. But something I did want to talk about is weird occurrences. So, one involves a dream. Now, before I mentioned that in one of my dreams I saw this figure in the very distance. A recent dream I had, it got closer. So, I actually did research on that, and a lot of sources say that in these cases, a lot of people do tend to theorize that something is coming. Like something is actively approaching you, or something is actively trying to get to you, which hopefully it's not true, because I don't want to be haunted by some weird creature, but it didn't get significant, like it's not right behind me close. It's like, instead of being a very faint figure in the distance, it's like it's becoming more clear. Like, I feel like the closer it gets, the more I'll be able to tell you what it looks like. I can't really tell you much because, like I said, it's like still in the background. Like, to basically give you guys an idea, here is me right here, and then here's the entity. Now, before it was like way back there, but now it's like on like there. So it's not closer, but it's close enough. Obviously, that's not a realistic, but it's a decent idea to show you guys. The dream I had in specific was kind of weird. Basically, it was kind of like, I already showed the footage, basically, where me and Iris hung out and watched a movie, but except everything was off, a little off. But the thing is, I remember at some point I saw something standing behind Iris. Like, I think we were in her kitchen getting drinks and stuff, and then just I remember her walking away, and for a split second as I turned around to look at her, there was just this thing behind her. I don't really remember all the details because this was a couple of nights ago, but I remember it was big, hairy, and I didn't get to see its face, but I did remember, like, the side pro, it's, like, smiling. Like, it had a big-ass smile, basically. That's what I'm trying to say here. But nothing too significant. I am still feeling followed. But the thing is, it feels like it's toned down a little. Like, I don't know. But that's great for me because I don't like being stalked at all. However, I've had weird occurrences at school. They're nothing huge, like some kid decides to throw blood on me. Like, nothing too bad, but, basically, it started around last week. I can't give an estimate, but it was recent, basically. I went to class. To sum it up, basically, I was in class one day and just, there's a kid, and it's not the same kid, but they look the same. They're pale, their hair is dark, just, they have this very goth look to them, but they're just staring at me from a distance. Like, the last I caught this kid staring at me, or at least one of these, I've been calling them the goth ghosts. That's all I could, because they're pale, okay? Like, they're actually white. Like, white, like, the little thing in the background right here, white. That, like, pale. So, basically, it was actually, I think it was yesterday, a little after the dream. It was before my trip. It was, like, to the field trip where I went to the movies with my film class. It was before that. But basically, I'm trying to remember. Sometimes I forget what classes are which. Oh, wait, no. It was personal finance, which is my 4th period class. I go into 4th period and I have to do this CFA thing. I had to make up for it because I wasn't there Monday. But, big but, I remember when I turned in my CFA and she was like, oh yeah, you need to go to your film class because y'all are about to leave for the buses. I remember grabbing my stuff, turning around. Before I walked out the door, I saw one of these kids in the front row corner just staring at me. Same description as before. Dark black hair, pale, this gothic look, and just has these hints of purple. Not like purple is there, but it's like, it's there, and they're just staring at me. And it's like they have never interacted. But here is the creepier thing about it. I never see them again after that. Like, I'll look for these kids. In fact, I remember talking to my friend, asking them about them because I wanted to talk to them, being like, hey, why are you staring? And they literally gave me this confused look, being like, Ripley, there's no one at our school that looks like that. So, that was weird. I think that's the only stalky feeling I've had recently, is the goth ghost just following me. I could be crazy, but the other issue is these kids have never been in my class before as well. So not only am I being followed by these people, but I'm also being followed by people that never existed. So it kind of disturbs me because I'll realize that these kids never even existed at our school before. And then just, they pop up and then they vanish the next day. Hey, baby. Hey, Mr. Kiki. And that's about it on my end. Now, Iris, I did mention that I saw a video and I wanted to talk more about it because I've also seen posts on her Tumblr. Now, I'm not going to go too much into it because, to be honest, I don't really know much. Like, the video, I couldn't guess much of it. It just looked like her room, but not reality, I guess. Like, watching it was like watching her room, but in a reality that isn't this one. That's the only feeling I got from it. Now, her Tumblr post seemed like a cry for help now, and I have thought about contacting her again, but I hate saying this. I wanted to say this. I didn't know how to say it, but I've been scared to contact Iris after the last message I got before I went to her place for the movies. Because just even being at her place, I felt unsafe. I felt scared. Like, that's not Iris. I don't think I'm talking to Iris. I'm scared that I wouldn't even be communicating with Iris, that something is pretending to be her. But at the same time, I don't get it. Like, that's just a theory. I'm not being like, yeah, 100% that's not Iris. I'm more so being like, that's how it feels. Like, that's Iris, but it doesn't feel like Iris. It could be also things that maybe I should call a medical professional and tell them to go check on my friends. But that's just some updates. Nothing too horrible. I do apologize for inconsistencies or not uploading fast enough. This has just been like a documentary thing for me. And to be honest, I don't really have a set schedule. I just film whenever I can, whenever I have an update, or just when I need to talk. Like I said, my updates might range more like personal, like me talking about school stuff. But I'm also still going to try and incorporate any weird changes like the goth ghost and feeling like I'm not talking. Like I'm feeling like I'm talking to Iris being possessed. But that's all I really have for now. I'm probably going to go to bed after this. Also, this video might not be uploaded until tomorrow, which would be Thanksgiving. I'm not fully sure. It should be. That's how I plan on uploading it. But to people who've been listening, thank you. And I'll try and come back with an update. Maybe try and film something about Thanksgiving. I don't know. Alright. Peace. I don't know how to do outros.